Ever wondered why Kylie always seemed to get the softer treatment? Kris didn't just spoil her with gifts. She opened doors for her that changed her entire life. The biggest sign came when Kris reportedly bought Kylie a rare handbag that Kim Kardashian had wanted for herself. Kim had already put the vintage piece aside for her birthday, but Kris stepped in, bought it, and gave it to Kylie instead. That only gave Kim and the other sisters more reason to tease Kris about always favoring Kylie. And the favoritism didn't start with expensive presents. Even when Kylie and Kendall were younger, Kylie often appeared to get the easier side of Kris's parenting. On the family's reality show, the sisters joked that Kris could be much more forgiving with Kylie, while older daughters like Kim and Khloe were more likely to end up arguing with their mom. Kylie was the youngest, and that seemed to give her a special place in Kris's eyes. Kris also gave Kylie and Kendall unusual flexibility when they wanted to leave traditional school and switch to homeschooling. Their busy filming schedules and growing public careers made regular school difficult, and Kris agreed to a more flexible setup. Kylie later explained that the decision came with a downside because she missed normal teenage experiences and felt isolated from some of her old friends. Still, it showed how willing Kris was to adjust the rules around Kylie's rapidly changing life. Then Kylie became an adult, and the level of pampering went up. For Kylie's 18th birthday, Kris gave her a designer handbag that Kylie later described as her first of that type. It was the beginning of a birthday tradition where Kris would go far beyond ordinary presents. By Kylie's 25th birthday, Kris had tracked down an extremely rare handbag and presented it to her during a lavish yacht celebration. The gift was reportedly one of only a few made, making the birthday surprise even more unusual. But Kris wasn't finished with personalized gifts. Before Kylie's 28th birthday, she surprised her with a custom poker table decorated specifically for Kylie, including playing cards and chips featuring her image. Instead of simply picking something off a shelf, Kris had something made specifically for her daughter. And then there were the birthday parties. Kylie's milestone birthdays became huge family events, with Kris helping organize elaborate celebrations surrounded by relatives and famous friends. For Kylie's 21st birthday, Kris gave an emotional speech at midnight, proving how proud she was of her youngest daughter. Kylie and Kris also have a noticeably close relationship. Kylie has spoken warmly about her mother and has joked about being especially close to her. Kris, meanwhile, has often described Kylie as sweet, easy to spend time with, and someone who treats her mom well. So the dynamic isn't only about money or presents. There's clearly a strong emotional connection underneath it. And the spoiling didn't stop once Kylie became a mom. Kris has carried that same energy over to Kylie's children, especially Stormi. She once surprised Stormi with an enormous backyard playhouse, equipped with features that made it feel more like a miniature home than an ordinary toy. Kris has also been known for creating elaborate holiday setups and personalized celebrations for her grandchildren. So when people look at Kylie's unusually pampered lifestyle, the story isn't really about one expensive gift or one birthday party. It's the pattern. Kris gave Kylie extra flexibility, supported her career early, celebrated her milestones in a huge way, and continued spoiling her even after Kylie became an adult and a mother. For years, the Kardashian-Jenner sisters have teased Kris about having a favorite, and considering how often Kylie has received the special treatment, it's easy to see why that family joke refuses to disappear. What are your thoughts on their bond? Tell us in the comments, and follow Kardashian Clips for more stories.